Thanks for being with us. Under a new policy, Minneapolis police officers will no longer be able to enter a home without first identifying themselves. No-knock warrants have come under scrutiny following the deadly police shooting of Breonna Taylor in Louisville, Kentucky. As Lou Raguse tells us, the controversial case prompted the Minneapolis Police Department to review its own policies. He joins us live.
That's right. The Breonna Taylor case in Louisville, as well as the George Floyd case here in Minneapolis, have led to changes, police reforms throughout the country. And this today is the latest major change coming to the Minneapolis Police Department. A no-knock warrant is a search warrant authorized by a judge where police or a SWAT team is allowed to enter a home without announcing their presence. In Louisville, police were executing a no-knock warrant when Breonna Taylor's boyfriend says he thought it was a home invasion and fired at police. They fired back and killed Taylor. Louisville police banned the practice this year, and now Minneapolis is following suit.
It's about transparency, it's about accountability, of course, but it's also making sure we just have that standard that everyone knows that is right there on the page.
Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey says Minneapolis gets on average 139 no-knock warrants per year, but SWAT team members usually prefer not to enter unannounced.
They'll tell you it's actually better for their own safety to announce beforehand. It's better for their own safety to continuously announce their presence and their purpose before they've breached the threshold or the doorway, and then continuously throughout.
I think it's long overdue for the Minneapolis Police Department to ban no-knock warrants. I think that every police department in the state of Minnesota should follow suit.
Police reform advocate Nikemi Levy-Armstrong says the practice is even more dangerous now because of heightened concerns over rising crime. She wants MPD to now focus on changes involving rooting out police who use excessive force.
Minneapolis police is making policy changes right now in a piecemeal fashion. The mayor and the chief need to come together. They need to listen to the community. They need to identify best practices and make sweeping policy changes.
Now, this new policy does say that if there are extreme circumstances, such as a hostage situation, then police still can enter unannounced. Back to you.